am back. I finished another work. This one took around a month, but I was doing a few other things, fall stuff in between a little bit there, in and out of the studio a little bit. This is Flight from the City by an Icelandic composer, Jóhann Jóhannsson. He uses traditional orchestration and electronic elements in his music, according to Wikipedia. I'm going to go with that. I heard this song by accident. I was listening to Best of Classical or something, some playlist on Spotify, and up popped this song, and it just captivated me. It has, I don't know, it's kind of reflective, kind of, and it repeats. I mean, maybe it causes reflection and it's repetition, but the background sound effects add a lot to it. Otherwise it'd be kind of boring. And I thought, well, I need to do smaller artworks. And this one here is a small artwork. It's only 65.5 inches long. And that is small by my way of thinking. In fact, when I had this thing on its stand, I have stands. Here's one stand. That's how I store them. I store them, put on stands, I connect on the sides here. I got it from my desk, walked around, and I didn't know where it was. It's only it's less than 24 inches tall, so it kind of blended in with everything else around the studio. Of course, it's black too, and I have a black floor, so that made a difference there. I'm going to play this song right away, and it has, and then we'll talk about it. Here we go. Okay. Wow. Every time I hear it, I like it. Me likey. There we go. It's done. It drags on to the end there. I like a big fade out. Let's fade this baby out, you know. Wow. I did my own arrangement. I'm the composer of this cover. I don't know. I kind of like it. It's not, you know, it's not as good as the original, obviously, but you know, for a music box song, it's good. And because this is a small unit, I use a small amplifier on it. That's why it's not very loud. So, and most people are not going to really want their, if this is in a room or something, this is plenty in a small room. This is a pretty large room, and it sounds pretty good in this larger room. But it's good enough. I had to crank it up a little bit and get a little more volume because I just like my music loud. I like my music loud. Not too loud, but I like it. Turn it up. Anyhow, and it's small. I did an interesting thing here. I had this method where I remove the top layer of paint by scraping it off. I accidentally had a piece of tape and I stuck on on this head when I was going to do that. And it actually tore off the paint, kind of neat. So I used tape to rip off and create these designs. It took a little while, a lot of work, because I had the colors. I had a different color for this speaker over here. This is a speaker. And that didn't look good on a small work. I can do a lot more diverse colors, colorization on bigger works, because there's just more room. And so I had to go back. This was the original one, and I had to try to duplicate it. You can't duplicate that. It just happened. You know, the technique of scratching any little variable will just have a big effect on the outcome. But anyway, here it is. It's done. Me likey. I think I'm going to do a few more of these. I decided from now on, we took 3 large works down to a gallery in La Crosse, and it was a pain in the ass to set it all up, and it kind of dominates everything, every wall they were on. From now on, I'm going to do what Theo Van Gogh's wife suggested, or what she actually did when she was marketing Visit Van Gogh stuff. She'd take a couple of great works along, and then a bunch of smaller works and do great work. Oh, wait, there's my cuckoo. It's almost 11 o'clock. Anyhow, she would take big works and more the ones that the gallery really wanted to sell and wouldn't sell them. She would put no sale options on that, but she would leave the smaller works for sale. And then people would gobble those up because you got to get something. You know, you can't get the good stuff. You're going to get the decent stuff. So I'm gonna take along a big one, a 7-foot or 8-foot or whatever, and then on the side I'll put a couple small ones to accent the big one. That's the plan for now. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, I forgot to tell you the important thing. This is my first artwork. That sounds No, I actually did. Early on, I did do battery-operated artworks, but I just used like AA batteries or AAA batteries, and if you leave them on in a day or two, they are just depleted. So then that's why I switched to power supplies. This is over years of testing and stuff. This just takes forever to get to where I am today. It's just amazing how long it takes to get. It's trial and error. It just takes time. And now I found a nice big lithium battery, and that's what this is plugged into, this USB, and this powers the little 2-watt 16 megabit stereo system that I have in it. Only 2 watt. My bigger artworks have 20-watt system, but this of course doesn't need it. It's a small work, doesn't need a big stereo system. So this is the first time I have actually found a way to battery operate, but not have a battery that just won't be depleted within, a day or so. This thing, if you shut it off, or you can leave it on, as long as you shut off this switch shuts off the stereo. But if you leave the battery on, it'll be fine even weeks from now. I've tested it. So it's a good chance that it would do the trick. And I don't have to deal with especially when I'm trying to show it, go to an exhibition or a gallery, trying to find plugins. Plug it in, and you get this cord hanging down. It's ugly, and it's And this is a better idea. I'm going all battery. I'm keeping up with the world the trend of the world. We're moving on to everything being powered by batteries. I guess better batteries would help, but this one's not too bad. There we go. There it is. It's the Flight of the City, and my name is Scott von Holzen. You can see me at scottvonholzen.com and scottvonholzen.org. Artwork that makes a difference, I hope. That's what I hope. That's what I hope you see in this. Thank you.